Okay, everyone, back to Kyoto for another pre-tour visit at Kawada's Bridge project. Now, they're building a massive project down there, about a $40 million job. And we showed up early in the morning so we could be there for their 8 o'clock morning meeting. The project is spectacular, absolutely done at the highest levels, which we would expect. And when we got there, it was exactly 8 o'clock. We looked at our watch and it was time to start the meeting. So the first thing that we do is the opening stretches, which is very common on all Kawada job sites, as well as many companies throughout Japan, as well as the school system. And there are about 20 subcontractors on this job and 8 Kawada supervisors that make sure that the standards of safety and quality are maintained. Right after the morning meeting's over, all the different departments break up the different trades and they go over additional safety information. Everything is documented for every trade on these boards, and then every Kawada supervisor certifies that the standard has been maintained. Then these boards are taken out and hung on the job site by the trades where they work. This is done every day of the job. Every day there is a recording of the safety standards that they have been performed, trained, and taught. All the different leaders in all the different trades, welding, gas welding, organic welding, entire safety board right here, acceptable, non-acceptable, wind conditions. And so this is their entire visualization board. Mission, 0 accidents. These are the procedures. Oh, don't drop anything on yourself. This is, they want their target 50,000 hours with no accidents. By the 4th, April 30th, they've achieved 29,000 hours without any accidents. Special notification board right here. Okay, this is, I'm visiting. So,
8 o'clock.
Safety cycle board, go ahead.
Okay. Safety morning meeting, including the stretch from 8 to 8:10.
Okay.
We have a safety meeting from 8:10 to 8:20.
Okay.
And we start working and we make sure inspect.
Okay.
And this is a patrol of the head. The mat
At what time?
doesn't say.
Okay.
And then at 10 o'clock for 1 hour, we have our education if it's necessary, or consult if they
Okay.
need
any
something.
issues.
Yes. And this is the meeting for the safety process from 11:45 to 12 for 15 minutes. And we have a cleaning of the gemba for 30 minutes from 4:30. Then we finish the work.
Okay. Standard visual signs for crane operation. So this indicates that every month there is a different color for the cable. So every month they get a thorough inspection. This month it's green. This tells you this is a green cable. This would be wrapped in green, that it has been inspected. Next month it would be red. It would have to be red. That means it's gone through a thorough inspection, that it can be reused because it's been inspected for safety. 4 colors, okay. These are government certifications from each contractor that they've been certified by the government to work here. Little details how they put this board on. They just have hooks and this whole thing just hooks on, which is very nice. Got even a little pen tray here and an eraser for all their stuff. So as we finished the morning meeting, they were taking all the lights out for the night crew and getting all of that ready. And then we decided it was time to walk over to the job site and actually see everything with our own eyes. And as we walked over there, we just marveled at how absolutely pristine and perfect everything was. And the concrete work was like flawless. It was crazy, as well as the steel and metal work. They always work at just this high level of professionalism. Every stage of the bridge is captured photographically and then put out for everyone to see the progress of the project. It is just incredible. And then we went across the street, and the safety people that watch for the traffic, they just do not tolerate any safety issues whatsoever. Everything is done very, very carefully and very, very thoughtfully. This is a team effort from lots of different trades, and probably the most remarkable thing about it is you go onto this massive project and you just ask yourself, where are all the people? There are so few people doing this work. And this crane operator is literally threading the needle. It's such a tight space, but he works very conscientiously. Everybody is signaling them with both radio and hand signals. You can see how the crosswalk person there, the security people, make sure they cross across the street safely. There's never a problem. They've got this beam getting ready to be lifted up next week on Monday, I believe it is. And even this guy climbing the ladder has a safety tie-off, and it's a counterbalance counter mechanism that he puts on, and then after he gets up to the railing, he hooks in with his carabiner system, and then after that he hooks in to the beam that he's working on, so there's no chance of him falling. Everybody on these job sites just works at a very high level of professionalism. They have the right tools on their tool pouches, they are prepared, and the Kyoto supervisor here sees something that maybe doesn't like, I'm not really sure, but he walks over, he's with us, he walks over and makes a comment and says, hey, this needs to be done this way. Then we go back in. Yumoto-san, we talked to him about the BI group.
This is Yumoto-san and the top leader of the bridge project we're on, and I'm letting him watch this, and his response was, you're making money? How can you make money working like this? It doesn't seem possible, okay?
Japanese survival, that's the mentality. And even the post office, as we left, we saw this post office guy. They do everything with such efficiency and thoughtfulness. Everything is done like a Swiss watch, in this case, a Seiko watch, because the timeliness in which the Japanese work is remarkable. Whether it be in a bridge project or whether it be delivering the mail, they just do things at a high level because they want to survive. And that's what's necessary.